Welcome back to 5-Minute Knives, and this week on the channel we're going to be talking about another light. We're going to be talking about a Streamlight Protac 1L-1AA, and I'm going to kind of compare this to most of the Olight line. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. First, let's pay the bills. Welcome back. Okay, thank you everyone. Huge thanks to everybody for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. That was really cool. YouTube's taking a look at our channel now. Should take a few weeks. But as everybody who commented on the Tops 5.5 Architect knife here, and you were commenting on sheaths and such, I've actually gone back to Scout Carry, even though I do have the drop-down attachments. And no, I don't have my hanky on here right now. But this knife is great. Thank you to everybody that made that video. That video just kind of blew up. So in response to that, I have made a few sheaths for you guys. I did make, these are for the Architect 5.5, blue and gray, and I have the drop-down attachments here. And I also made an OD green carbon fiber, brass eyelets, anodized red finishing washers, blood red. So I have 2 of these and 2 of these going up on the website, dragonscaleconcealment.com. First come, first serve. If they're gone by the time this video goes up, I apologize, but you could always order them. Again, we can replicate these. We are offering little thumb ramps now, little jimped thumb ramps, which does help. So anyway, thank you to everybody. Those should be up on the website now. Okay, moving on to the Streamlight. Now, for a long time, all I really had on this channel was Olight stuff. And, some people didn't like that. Well, I got on an Olight kick. There was a bunch. Olight did a great job of getting me excited about flashlights and EDC lights. For the longest time, I only had a micro stream and things like that. Most of the time, I was going to Streamlight, to be honest. But it just seems that, Streamlight, for the most part, had the tried and true that we all rely on and have used over the years, and that was about it. They weren't really coming out with a lot of new stuff that I saw. Anyway, maybe I lived in somewhat of a bubble. But Olight was coming out with something new and hot every week, and, I had to get this one, and then I had to get this one. So here's a good example. This S2R Baton 2, this sits on a lamp next to my bed that's got metal on it, so this, magnetizes onto that lamp. Middle of the night, I just grab it. By the way, you guys saw the O-bulb review. I really, really love these things. That's true. I actually do. I use these O-bulbs probably as much as anything else. Some of these have lanyards because they're in packs. This right now is in a pack. Very nice and easy. i5T, kind of beloved i5T. People like the i3T more, but this is just a simple AA battery. And this goes in here. And remember, this had the ramp up feature. See? Kind of ramps up on you. And that's in a pack. This is in my tack vest because this is 800 lumens. And it's pretty simple. It's low and high. Okay? There. Low. Low. And it starts off on high. For patrol, for stuff like that. This is a pretty good light for that. This takes CR123 batteries, I do believe. And this is going to kind of bring me to some of my points later. Now, when I'm using a knife for survival or even some type of patrol, and I don't need like a big honkin' like mag light or anything, I don't need a baton of any kind. I go to battery powered. I don't like rechargeable things for security work or anything like that because, I got to memorize all my lights and who's been charged when and all this other stuff when really, and I know batteries crap out on you all the time. We all have experience with, the flashlight with the dead battery happens all the time, but I always store a couple of extra batteries wherever I have these lights. So, the odds of all my batteries running out are pretty slim. So here's the i3T that everybody likes. And I got to be honest, I just got this one because it was orange and black, and that's kind of one of my jams. But the button really sucks on this one. So I kind of have a faulty button on this i3T. Not a big deal. They're not that expensive. and it does function just fine. Maybe it'll break in over time. You guys know that I carry the S1R Baton 2 all the time. This is a handy little light with just a whole bunch of lumens, like 1,200 lumens or something, 1,000 lumens, something crazy. And then I also got the newer iteration of that, the Baton 3, because this one sort of addresses some of those problems with the charging. This comes with its own charger, and you can recharge this light 3 times with this. And it has a very common charging connecting cable. So I got this for my everyday pack. So this rides in my everyday pack. This is very handy, very nice. I do like it a lot. That being said, Streamlight Protac 1L-1AA. Now you can find this all around. I got this one in Coyote. It's a dual fuel, ultra compact flashlight, accepts single lithium or alkaline battery, providing you with ultimate flexibility in the field to ensure you always have a beam when you need it. That sort of brings me to why I bought it. For the longest time, I was telling you guys, I really like Streamlight a lot. And I didn't review a lot of their stuff. I think I did the micro stream on the channel. But with this particular light, they came out with something that really does appeal to me. And one of the main reasons is the ability to use different batteries. So this light, you can use either a AA, AAA, or a CR123. And it's got this little plunger in there that, adjusts to the different ride heights. And there you go. Okay. One thing I really like about Streamlight over Olight, they get their tail cap buttons right. I don't know if this is going to be showing up very well here. Okay, so there we go. Really responsive. Really responsive. I love that. Somewhat recessed with a bit of a crown here. Very cool. And there's the case. I know a lot of you guys complain that I never show footage of use. Let's go ahead and do it. Here's the Streamlight Protac 1L-1AA up against a few Olight offerings. I'll roll in some footage now. But here's the size of it. I have large mitts. Not giant, medium large mitts. But here's your size comparison. Here, let's do a size comparison for real one. For realsies one. Here's this Protac next to the S2R. And they're very similar sized. Okay. Similar in diameter. We got the magnetic bottom here. We got the tail cap here. I prefer the tail cap always. This feels much lighter weight than any of my Olight offerings. This gets much less hot. That's the other thing I noticed too. This thing does not heat up like crazy. And part of the reason is because we're not trying to push 10 trillion lumens. Highest lumens 350. Brightest candela 6400. Whatever that means for candela. Somebody explain it to me. Longest runtime in hours, 14 hours. The size and brightness of the flashlight makes it a great everyday carry light. It utilizes the CR123A lithium-ion battery for the highest lumen output. So you're going to want to use your 123As for your highest output. It'll give you the most light while offering the option to use one AA battery, lithium or alkaline, as a backup that gives you extended power when you need it. The dual fuel capacity gives you power to spare. It'll also work with AAA, but I guess they're not advertising that. So pretty much any battery you find for this guy, it's going to work out. So that's pretty cool, actually. Rubber push button tail switch features 10-tab programming to use user-selected programs. Yes. So when this came to me, it had 3 modes. It started off in high, and then it went to strobe, and then low. I don't need a strobe. So if you click this button 9 times, right, and hold it the 10th, it'll move to the next program. The next program was just high only, which is cool, but it's a little high. Actually, the mode I use the most is low. So I went with a program that is low, high. And for me, this is my jam. I mean, I have full control over this thing. I really love it. I've been collecting Olights. Not that I'm trying to collect them, but maybe I've been sucked in a little bit to their marketing. I really do like their stuff. I like the different colors. I like the different designs. I think it's an innovative company for sure. A lot of companies, like Streamlight, don't come out with stuff very often that's new and innovative and different. But when they do, it's a solid piece of gear. We all like our Streamlight stuff. That being said, this coating on the aluminum here This will be coming off in about 4 seconds. All my Streamlight stuff just turns silver, like, just right away. But I really like it, guys. I really like it. I've been waiting for this light for a long time. I do like the color. I really like the clip. Okay, so here. Let's bring this light over a little more. And let's see if we can get a little bit better view for you. See that clip? It's a great clip. You got a lot of strength in this clip. It can be worn in your hat. It makes a good headlamp. Feels very sturdy in the hand. Limited lifetime warranty I'm seeing on this site. You can find this all over the place for roughly $40 to $50, somewhere in there. I think I got mine on Knife Center. What else? Oh, and everybody that complains about how Olight is a Chinese company, everything made in China, guess what? Where do you think this is made? Okay. This is ROHS compliant. Can somebody explain what that means to me? I have no idea. The lumens, if you're using a CR123A lithium, you're going to get high 350, low 40 lumens. 40 lumens is actually pretty good for me for nighttime. It's my night vision. It kind of works out great. And then the high of around 350, that's just fine for me. A AA alkaline or AA lithium, high 150, low 40. So you're going to drop way down as soon as you go to AA. Probably even further down with AAA. They don't even have the AAA specs listed. The Candela, the high is 6400, the low is 720. On AA, at the high is 2750, the low is 720. I don't know what that even means, to be totally honest with you. Maybe just the width of the Candela. I don't know. Runtime, CR123A lithium on high 1.5 hours, low 14 hours. Strobe, who cares, right? AA alkaline, high 1.3 hours, low 7.5 hours. And again, strobe, who cares? So, non-rechargeable. That's something I actually really like. This is a C4 LED light source. The beam distance with the CR123A lithium, which is the fuel source you're going to want to opt for when you can, is 525 feet, 160 meters on high, on low 174 feet. So there you go. Weight 2.5 ounces. That's kind of important too, because this does feel quite a bit lighter than some of my other stuff. This what is this? The M1T Raider Plus. This light I liked a lot from Olight because this is not rechargeable. This is two CR123As. It's like 800 lumens or something great. This is a pretty good patrol light. It's got some pretty good throw to it. There'll be some footage of this in the basement for sure. This light is probably the one out of Olight that I like the most. It has the tail cap that's the easiest for me. The only thing is that this tail cap is not captured in any way, so it's just kind of sitting proud. There, see? So anything can push this, and I've had this on. And Olight stuff, one weakness I really see with Olight, I mean, durability, I've had some quality control stuff, but our customer service, they always replace my stuff. So I can't complain about Olight, they don't take care of me if something breaks. But I have had a number of things break. And we were picking on the finish of Streamlight. This finish is already starting to wear too. I don't know if it's going to show up in frame here. Let's see. Boom. Yeah, we see some light finish wear here. Off camera, you can really see it. I haven't put this light through very much at all lately. It wears a lanyard because a lot of my outdoor security stuff has lanyards in case I'm reaching in the dark. I got my light. But out of all of these, I would say this was probably one of my favorite EDC lights. Very, very cool. Especially if you're doing if you're in some type of trade where you're doing like inspections or things like that, this is actually a pretty fun light for that. But this gets really hot. So if you needed this for a length of time, this gets very, very hot. This gets very, very hot on high modes. This has the tail cap sucks. It's like already kind of broken. And then this one has a nice ramp up feature, which I do like, a decent enough tail cap. But this light, a lot of people criticized it for being a little wimpy for what it was, for its size and whatever. I do like the i5T a great deal. I think it's a great light. And I'm just fine with it. That being said, guys, I know we went a little long. What are we, 15 minutes? I'm going to cut it short here. That's it. You've seen the footage. let's break it down. The title of the video is the Streamlight Protac 1L-1AA versus all of Olight, which was, not exactly true, but a lot of the Olight EDC light products are here represented on the table. I got rid of the the Warrior, and a couple others. So I have a lot of experience with Olight. Let me tell you, for my money, I would much rather have this than any of these other lights. Straight up. I'm not lying to you. I'm not trying to be a certain way. I was so happy when I got this in the mail. It's just the right size. I love the tail cap. Streamlight, it just has this way about them where when you pick up a Streamlight, you just use it. That's it. You take it out of the packaging and you use it. If you want to learn how to program it or something, you look at the instructions. But other than that, you could just go to work with this. With these guys, I'm constantly wondering, okay, I'm on low mode, I'm on Firefly, I'm on this mode, I'm freaking out, I'm strobing it up, but what's going on here? The button, where's the button? The button's on the side. Okay, here it is. I feel the button. Right? In the darkness, Streamlight. There's my Streamlight. Got it. There's low, there's high. I mean, it really doesn't get easier. And the fact that you can use 3 different cells, this now resides in my, where is it? This now resides in my Hill People Gear chest rig. This is where this belongs now, with a couple of CR123A batteries and a couple of AA's are in a little baggie in here. So there you go. So I can use this light forever and ever, just based on that. As far as my EDC stuff, I still use Olight all the time. This is still in my EDC bag, this Baton 3. This is still in my rotation in my pocket all the time. This is still in my pocket even though I'm annoyed at the tail cap, just because I love the color and it's Halloween time. So whatever. I mean, I'm not, this is still next to my bed at all times and it's a great light. What else? My girl has the same one right here where I film. You know what I mean? We really do rely on a lot of Olight stuff. Don't get me wrong. But if I could buy one light, and let me tell you, for $40 to $50, no dumb flash sale, no dumb stupid, live video you got to watch to get the thing, and then you got to get the notification, and then you got to, what? And then the website's not working, and you're frustrated, and you don't get it, and then you got to find it on eBay if you want it. Guys, there's none of this kooky marketing going on with this company. They're both made in China, so don't even use that as an excuse. This company is just a little bit more straightforward, in my opinion. Stuff just stays in stock. They make one thing and they just sell it. It's lightweight. It works really well. It's affordable, and this one's innovative. So I think this is the light I've been waiting for a really long time, at least for my woodsy stuff. And I don't need a ton of lumens in the woods. It's dark out. I'm not trying to attract everybody to me. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to see what the hell I'm doing and where I dropped whatever it is in the leaves. So for my money, this is it. This is a total buy, guys. I'm totally into it. Now, as far as next video, we're coming up on Halloween. That's a big holiday in my household. We like to get down on Halloween, have a good time, watch our horror films. It's all about the orange and black all month of October. So I'm going to ask you guys maybe to submit questions in the form of comments of this video. You could name scenarios such as a zombie apocalypse or, a vampire attack or a werewolf or anything like that. Classic monsters, mainly stick to stuff I would know, and possibly horror films I would have seen. You can ask me, in this particular scenario, what piece of gear and or knife would you recommend? And I think that'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait to read your what you come up with. And I don't know. That's about it. Rambling again. Going to try to cut this video down. But guys, thank you so much. This is the light I've been waiting for a really long time. It took me a while to get around to buying it. This has been out forever. Probably because I was spending hundreds of dollars over here and completely forgot about good old Streamlight. But let me tell you, for my money, this is what I look for in an EDC light. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to make, get me Instagram followers. Okay? It just has to work. It has to work all the time. And it has to be easy. And they really accomplish that here. So the Streamlight Protac 1L-1AA. This is just a definite recommendation across the board to all of you. You never have to recharge it. You never have to worry about that. Just keep a few batteries wherever you keep this and you should be good to go. That's it for me. Thank you to everybody that's been buying sheaths lately. We will do another giveaway very soon. These 4 Architect sheaths will go up on the website now. First come, first serve. And that's it for me, guys. I'm out. See you next week. on 5 Minute Knives.